Hey guys, Elvis X 001 here from the Empire X Gaming community. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, there's some really stupid shit going on with Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 3 at the moment. So here's the story. First off, Tecmos stated a few months back that if the attention for it, or publicity enough, or it was high enough for it, rather, they would consider bringing it to the US and European regions. However, as of Wednesday, I believe, someone asked them if there was any progress on that on their Facebook fan page. Well, someone replied with very broken English, I might add, that they have no intentions of bringing it over here because of feminism. Are you fucking real? Really? You know, I cannot believe this is happening. Look, I know there's a lot of, the whole feminism thing out there, everyone has their own opinion on it. I usually just shrug it off because it never really bothered me all that much. I just left it alone. But now that it's starting to affect the game industry, something that I myself and a bunch of others out there, I'm sure, actually adore and love, I'm starting to get fucking pissed. So you mean to tell me Tecmo, this big corporation, because I'm not even that mad at the feminists. They're doing their own thing. I should be. But right now, the ones I'm really pissed at right now are Tecmo, because they are enabling them by bowing down and not bringing the game outside of Japan. They are proving how far the game industry itself has actually fallen in a sense. And here's why. A lot of people don't realize the impact this is going to have futurely on the game industry. I know I fucked up that statement. I'm sorry. When I'm pissed, I ramble. But anyways. Okay. How long before they claim this for Dead or Alive 6? Or for some of the costumes coming out? Or even DLC characters that they're not going to bring them outside of Japan because they're afraid of the social backlash from the feminist community? I don't understand this. In fact, this is going to start affecting other games eventually too, I imagine, from Japan. We already heard that Street Fighter was getting affected with this because they were removing all fan servicey outfits for Cammy, Chun-Li, and all that BS. Which, again, they've had these type of outfits since the third Street Fighter game, as far as I know. So, why change something? And also, this brings up another fair point. Why even, why even bow down to them now? Dead or Alive has been the same franchise for 20 years. 20 fucking years. And you're now going to use this as some sort of excuse. You're going to use the feminists as scapegoats as to why you're not bringing the game over. This whole rant was going to be about that until what happened yesterday. When they actually, I'm assuming, got bombarded with fans having the same thought process as myself, asking them, why the fuck are you bowing to them? Don't give a shit what the fan, what they say. Trust your consumer hardcore audience. Well, they had this in response. We think Dead or Alive Extreme 3 is too sexy for the European and United States regions. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you just pulling random excuses out of your ass? That doesn't even make sense, and honestly, it feels like a slap in the face to people like myself who have been with your series since the 1990s. I have been with this franchise since I first got a Dreamcast and played Dead or Alive 2. I then immediately went out and bought the first game, and since then have continued to play every Dead or Alive game that has subsequently been released, up to date. I am a huge fan of this series, and even buy the majority of the costumes, at least for the characters I'm interested in. Again, that's the same thought as everyone I imagine out there. The point is, I have been a supporter of this franchise for years, and then I come back, from the whole Thanksgiving holiday bullshit, and see this. There are many theories as to the true reason why it's not being brought over, most notably because they're afraid of their sales figures because Extreme 1 and 2 didn't do so well. But they could at least be honest with us and say that. Don't pull out this bullshit of, oh, well, it's too sexy for the other regions. Okay, does that mean, oh, well, Dead or Alive 6, we took out all of the females DLC outfits because they're too sexy for anyone outside of Japan? Come on, how stupid does that sound? Again, that also proves that this whole feminism reason is complete bullshit, though, since we're going back to that, because if they were that afraid of it, they would not release the game in other regions aside from Japan, yet it's getting an Asian release. In either event, they did say the game is getting an English subtitled version. No English voice acting, unfortunately. However, you can get the English subtitled version by importing it. And this is what I find stupid. This is what I suggest they could easily do. Market it as a digital-only release on PSN for the Vita and PlayStation 4. I don't see why they can't do that. They wouldn't have to pay manufacturing costs, they wouldn't have to pay store royalties. They could easily just put it as a digital-only release, and Sony would market it on their little weekly drop or whatever, and maybe a trailer here or there, and then that's it. Hell, it's a spin-off title, so I'm sure, as much as I prefer dubbed content, I could understand if they don't dub it. It's a niche spin-off that only the hardcore consumer is going to buy. It's not meant to be a big-name title, so therefore, they won't even have to dub it. Just bring it over here in English subtitles like a million other developers have been doing with their games. Case in point, Namco. And then, there you go. Everyone would be satisfied. But no, because of this stupid shit, we're going to have to actually go out of our way to import the game. I know it sounds like I'm whining a lot here, but again, anyone who's a hardcore Dead or Alive fan will actually agree with me how stupid this is. And also, like I stated, this is going to affect our game industry as a whole eventually, because it will start affecting other companies with the same thought process. Street Fighter's already been altered slightly because of this with its 5th installment. As well, other games soon to follow, I imagine. And again, with Tecmo, this is probably going to leak into their other franchises soon, too, I would imagine, such as Ninja Gaiden and future Dead or Alive installments. Hell, who knows? They could be thinking right now that, oh, well, we don't want to bring over Dead or Alive 6. There's currently petitions going online right now that you can actually go to, I'll leave a link in the description below, to sign up to still get this game brought over to the US. I urge all of you to do that. I signed it myself, and please, even if you're just a casual fan of Dead or Alive, just take a moment of time, if you could, and sign it. Maybe it'll help change their mind. Hell, you could even go one step further like I did and email the petition to Tecmo themselves, or post it on their Facebook page. I'll leave a link to that below. So you could go follow the link to the petition, sign it, copy and paste it, and then go to follow the other link to their Facebook page, and then blam, right there, bitch. And, if we get enough people to do that, maybe we'll be able to do something. Okay, we shouldn't even have to go through this shit, honestly. I think it's absolutely pathetic what has become of Tecmo. They used to be one of my favorite companies. I used to look up to them, but I see how they're slapping their fans in the face. They did it earlier this year with Dead or Alive 5 on the PC, and I don't know, guys. I really don't. I really want this game to, come out and hopefully we can get it changed. Another theory that I possibly have on this is the reason why they're doing an English subbed version as well is because they want to see how many people actually import the game. I think that might be a way of them slowly testing the waters. And, they're trying to, I guess, be like, oh, well, more than, say, 500,000 people around the world import it, we'll do a US version in, 8 months or so. As it stands right now, though, Tecmo, in the words of my waifu, and currently the cover character for Dead or Alive Extreme 3, this is how I feel about you. Anyway, I'm Elvis X, 001, from the Empire X Gaming community, and hope all y'all enjoyed, and please just follow the links in the description and sign that petition, or even rage on their Facebook page. You've really disappointed me, Tecmo. really thought higher of you, and I can't believe you're actually going to bow down to their demands and just completely wuss out like this. I've got nothing else to say. I am pissed, but it's more than that. I feel like I've been betrayed in a sense. If you've been with this series as long as I have, then maybe you'll feel the same way. Aside from that, though, please leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the opinion. What thoughts on the opinion? Wow, I can't even fucking talk straight. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. Please tell me, do you agree with them not bringing Dead or Alive Extreme 3 over here? Or, are you on my side and think that they should bring it over? And what do you think, how this will affect the game industry as a whole? And do you think this might affect any other industries from Japan, such as the anime or anything else? I'd be very curious to hear your opinions. Be sure to leave a comment, subscribe if you want more rant videos like this and stuff like that. Till next time, guys.
I find last round.